ever moving on. I can barely count from 1 to 2, 'cause the only thing I think about is you. Sometimes at night I call your name, no one I can talk to. Our friends think I'm to blame for what went wrong between me and you. Sometimes I think that way too. Sometimes at night I call your name, no one I can talk to. My friends think I'm insane for the things they think I put you through. Sometimes I think that way too. So I lie here in my upstairs room, get up to draw the curtains, but the neon still shines through. I've tried counting sheep from 1 to 2, but the only thing I think about is you. One day I'll get it right. Thank you. I decided to tune my guitar down a step because I tried singing that song, it sounded lousy. So now I've got to figure out where everything goes. And of course I decided to do it just moments ago. Tell you what, instead of that, let me do another song that I don't know. Let's see, what's this one? Oh, this is good. This should really be difficult to read. Outside the water is rising, almost up to the sill. Outside the streets are on fire, people getting ready to kill. Black is the color of morning, red is the nimbus of night, gray is the color of hopelessness, and yellow's the color of flight. Well, it came to me in a vision, it came to me in a nightmare. The hopes some find in religion, others find in despair. Outside the cities are burning, streets there are rivers of blood. Outside the water is rising, they're drowning our mansions in mud. Well, topside the hurricanes in motion, big blades splash for the sky. Some with a simple devotion, and others too willing to die. Well, if love is a simple emotion, then hatred's simpler still. The hole in the world is an ocean, no amount of solace can fill. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Outside the temperature's falling, everything's swept to the ground. Outside the hurricane's calling, a siren like desperate sound. And the wind never ceases its howling, only death and sadness remain. We've lost all our music, our hope and our art, and surrendered to madness and pain. Now the laughter of mindless derision scratches like nails on a board, like voices ascended to heaven in a soundless cacophonous chord. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. It's one of my happier songs. Thank you. Just tell me when to stop, okay? There's a song I wrote probably before some of you were born, around 1969. I've always had an affinity for country western music, especially the major chords and stuff. Oh, I wish I could tell you, but you've gone down the road. And I wish I could spell you on your 1,000-mile load. I would make strong your weakness, I would banish the night. And I wish I could help you, but it wouldn't be right. Oh, I knew you were wrong when you began playing games, but you weren't prepared for him. All the others were tame. You thought he was another to be led like a fool, and it might have been different if you'd have played by the rules. I say there's nothing wrong with living your life. All you have to know is how to begin. If you started off with him in a different kind of way, he'd return the love you think you feel for him today. But I know it's not proper, and I know it's not fair, 'cause you didn't know better, and he just didn't care. So the next time you gamble, just make sure that he's right. And I wish I could change you, but it wouldn't be right. Oh, I wish I could change you, but it wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be right. Yeah, I know. Let's see, what's the name of this one? Oh, yeah, I know what the name of it is. For a long time, I was kind of down on blues. And then suddenly I decided I wasn't down on it quite so much. So. We didn't quite go together, though. Bought a vintage Les Paul and a big old Marshall amp. Wanted to be a blues man, thought that anybody can. Then I listened to some old vinyl. All it made me was confused. Then it hit me like a smartphone. I was a white boy trying to play the blues. By the way, this song owes more than a little bit to a song by Sonny Terry and Brownie McGee called White Boy Lost in the Blues. Well, I fell for Robert Johnson and his devil-tainted touch. Thought that lightning had the mojo, though I never got his stuff. Drowned myself in margaritas, 'cause I didn't have a clue. Though I had all the right equipment, I was still a white boy trying to play the blues. Well, I knocked back fifths of stolies, trying to make my voice sound rough. Started bar fights at the health spa, but they didn't amount to much, 'cause when I heard those blues cats wailing, I knew everything they had to do. Even though I went and sold my Prius, I was still a white boy trying to play the blues. Well, I got Clapton on my iPod, I got Jimmy on my mind. I was sure I could play like Stevie Ray if I only took the time. And really, what's the difference? Paying bills or paying dues? I'll keep looking for my mojo. I'm a white boy trying to play the blues. You know where I can get some mojo? I'm a white boy trying to play the blues. Yes, you can see. Well, let me see, what else do I have? I've got, let's see, I did that one. There's a lot of stuff in here, but it's kind of hard to, yes, I wrote this for a woman to sing. Then I played for some Nashville cats. And they told me I should rewrite it from a man's point of view. But it didn't work out too well. So I just went back, except I couldn't remember how I'd written it originally. It was another kind of country tune. And I don't have a beat. Somebody told me it sounded too much like an Irish jig. So I'm going to try. You say you're working late, but I can hear the boys behind you. You said I'm at the office, but it wasn't hard to find you. And I can smell the cheap perfume that's lingering on your clothes. How the heck do you ever get so low? A little high these days. You say someone stole your paycheck, but I found the betting slips hidden with the race and forming a stack of worthless chips. I swore if this would be the last, I wouldn't take no more. I packed your bags and heading on out the door. I ain't standing for your lying anymore. Go back to all your good old friends whose company you prefer. That your sin isn't worth a whole lot more. Ain't standing for your lying anymore. There's a big guitar solo here. Well, I'd love to give you one more chance, but one more chance it seems adds up to 8 or 9 and 10. I've given into your dreams. I wish that things were different, but you lied to me before. Get out before I toss you out the door. I ain't standing for your lying anymore. Why should I think that you have changed from what you were before? I'm tired of your sleepless nights and nights I'd walk the floor. Ain't standing for your lying anymore. You can call that bitch a lady, but I'd call her a whore. Ain't standing for your lying anymore.
way, that's supposed to be sung from a woman's point of view. You don't have to applaud. You know, after a while, you sort of get, after a while, it sort of feels kind of forced. By the way, Doug, anytime you want me to stop, just let me know. I got music in my pocket. I got lyrics in my soul. I got money in my wallet. I got a head full of rock and roll. Hear the singing in the wire. I feel the chorus on the way. And it's just like Buddy Holly said, love will not fade away. Some people like dust bowl melodies that quickly blow away. But I'm like an old calliope that's happy for the chance to play. For melodies but quickly fade away. But I like an old calliope, happy for the chance to play. Well, my feet are keeping rhythm with the lyrics, yeah, in my soul. I got music in my pocket alone. And a heart full of rock. Music in my pocket. Is that time? One more. Okay. A little instrumental. Ah, thank you. I needed that.
Want to turn down the volume on the thing there?
You and Roger are familiar, Doug? Oh, just a little bit of stuff by Towns Van Zandt. Kind of been stumbling into a lot of this stuff here lately. Got about 8, 9 songs of his that I do. At my window, watching the sun go, hoping the stars know it's time to shine. Daydreams aloft on dark wings, soft as the sun streams, feet. Walk lightly upon their faces, leave gentle traces upon their sleeves. 3 dimes, hard luck and good times, fast lines and low rhymes, ain't much to say. Feel fine, feel low and easy, feel gray and hazy, feel far away. Living, you sighing, dying, ain't flying too high. Baby and I lying here watching evening fall. So close and yet so far away. All the things I'd hoped to say have to go unsaid today, perhaps until tomorrow. Your fears have built a wall between our lives and all that loving means. You have to go unfelt, it seems, leaving only sorrow. Built your tower strong and tall. Can't you see it's got to fall someday? You close your eyes and speak to me, a face in love and destiny, as distant as eternity from truth and understanding. The wind blows cold outside your door. It whispers words I tried before, but you don't hear me anymore. Your pride's just too demanding. You built your tower strong and tall. Can't you see it's got to fall someday? The end is coming soon, it's plain. A warm bed just ain't worth the pain. And I will go and you'll remain. The bitterness we've tasted. A mother's breast, a newborn child, a poet's tear-drunken smile. I can't help thinking all the while the meaning won't Adios. Uh, that song was kind of intended for the lady that bought me this guitar. Kind of sums up, I guess you'd say, what we didn't have. And if I can find my way through this book here. Okay. This is another song that kind of refers to her. Why does she sing her sad song for me? I'm not the one to tenderly bring her soft sympathy. I just begun to see my way clear, and it's plain if I stop I will fall. I can lay down a song for her tear, just a tear, and that's all. What does she want me to do? Well, she said she knows that the moments are rare, and I suppose that it's true. Then she goes on to say I don't care how she knows, but I do. Maybe she just has to sing for the sake of the song. And who do I think that I am to decide that she's wrong? She'd like to think I was cruel, but she knows that's a lie, or I would be no more than a tool if I allowed her to cry over me. All my sorrow is real, even though I can't change my plan. She could see how I feel, and I know that she'd understand. How does she actually think I'm to blame? Does she really believe that some word of mine could relieve all the pain? Can't you see that she grieves just because she's been blindly deceived by her pain? Maybe she just has to sing for the sake of the song. Who do I think that I am to decide that she's wrong? Ah, but nothing's what it seems. Maybe she'll start someday to realize if she abandons all her dreams and all the words she can say are only lies. When will she see that the game is only to lose? All that she offers me are chains I got to refuse. Ah, but it's only to herself that she lies. She'd like to pretend there's something that she should defend for her pride. I don't intend to stand here and be the friend from whom she must hide. But maybe she just has to sing for the sake of the song. What's that? Yeah, I don't know that one. Who wrote it? What? Paul Simon, Shady? Oh. I'd probably recognize what you're saying if I heard it. Yeah. Kind of leave you to do the Paul Simon stuff. I don't want to challenge you on that. I like your style on that. Lover comes to me with a rose on her bosom. Moon's dancing purple all through her dark hair. Ladies in waiting, they stand neath my window. Sun will rise soon on the falls and fair. Singing tells me she comes from my mother, the mountain. Her skin fits her tightly, her lips do not lie. She silently slips from her throat a medallion. Slowly she twirls it in front of my eyes, singing to her I watch her, I love her, long for to touch her. The satin she's wearing is shimmering blue. Outside my window, her ladies are sleeping. My dogs have gone hunting, howling through, singing to So I reach for her hand and her eyes turn to poison. Her hair turns to splinters, her flesh turns to brine. She leaps across the room and she stands in the window, swears that my firstborn will surely be blind. Singing to throws herself out to the black of the nightfall. He's parted her lips, but she makes not a sound. I fly down the stairway, run to the garden. No trace of my true love's there to be found. Singing to walk these hills lightly and watch who you're loving. By my mother, the mountain, I swear that it's true. And love not a woman with hair black as midnight, a dress made of satin, all shimmer and blue. Singing to Thank you. We got somebody else ready to come up here, or how are we doing, Doug? What? Yeah, I'll do a couple more. And is there anybody else after him? Okay. 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 This is a song by a guy by the name of Steve Young, not the one that played quarterback. He's a contemporary of mine. Means he's pushing about 70 now. Riding down, excuse me here. I'm riding down by your old shack today. I'm riding down by your old shack today. Riding on down that Alabama highway. I'm riding down by your old shack today. Well, Lord, I worked out in your cotton field. Lord, I worked out in your cotton field. Worked so hard, Lord, I thought it was unreal. Yeah, I worked out in your cotton field. Alabama highway, take me on neath the moonlight, neath the day. Turn supernatural, take me to the stars and let me play. I want to be free, Alabama highway. Yes, I loved you, Dixieland. Oh, I loved you, Dixieland. Wonder why you never gave me a helping hand. 'Cause I loved you, Dixieland. Alabama highway, take me on neath the moonlight toward the day. Turn supernatural, take me to the stars, then let me play. I want to be free, Alabama highway. Thank you. We ready to What? Oh, thank you.
Kind of like some old Irish folk. You get into any of that?
What?
Old Irish folk?
Oh,
It sounds just like that, man.
Yeah. Steve Young actually kind of verges on that sometimes.
Gotta love it when a plan comes into play. Yep.
Bum, 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 bum.
Sounds good. I'm imagining that the 5 people that are in the room are some big roaring crowd challenging me to do my best here. So.
Mama Pajama rolled out of bed and she ran to the police station. When the papa found out, he began to shout and started the investigation. It was against the law. It was against the law. What the mama saw, it was against the law. The mama looked down and spit on the ground every time my name gets mentioned. Papa said, oh, if I get that boy, I'm gonna stick him in a house of detention. And I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way. I'm taking my time, but I don't know where. The goodbye to Rose, the queen of Corona. See you, me and Julio down by the schoolyard. See you, me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Whoa, in a couple of days they're gonna take me away, but the press let the story leak. When the radical priest to come and get me released was all on the cover of Newsweek. Well, and I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way. I'm taking my time, but I don't know where. The goodbye to Rose, the queen of Corona. See you, me and Julio down by the schoolyard. See you, me and Julio down by the schoolyard. See you, me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Whoop, whoop. I'm sitting in the railway station, got a ticket for my destination. On a tour of one night stands, my suitcase and guitar in hand, and every stop is neatly planned for a poet and a one-man band. Homeward bound, and I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping. Home, where my music's playing. Home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Every day's an endless stream of cigarettes and magazines. And each town looks the same to me, the movies and the factories. And every stranger's face I see reminds me that I long to be homeward bound. And I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping. Home, where my music's playing. Home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Tonight I'll sing my songs again. I'll play the game and pretend. But all my words come back to me in shades of mediocrity, like emptiness and harmony. I need someone to comfort me. Homeward bound, and I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping. Home, where my music's playing. Home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Silently for me. I'd rather be a sparrow than a snail. Yes, I would. If I could, I surely would. I'd rather be a hammer than a nail. If I would, if I only could, I surely would. I'd rather sail away like a swan that's here and gone. A man gets tied up to the ground and he gives the world its saddest sound, its saddest sound. I'd rather be a forest than a street. Yes, I would. If I could, I surely would. Yes, I would. If I only could, I surely would. Way, I'd rather sail away like a swan that's here and gone. A man gets tied up to the ground and he gives the world its saddest sound, its saddest sound.
So warm up here. Do have a request, so if somebody can remind me for like the last song. And pulling out songs I haven't played in a while. I would have to work out the guitar work again. I know everything. I've played the song plenty of times, but I haven't played it in like 2.5 years. So I learned it for one show, and that was it, you know. And I was like, he can keep all of that crap. No, I love the song, man. So I met my old lover on the street last night. Yeah. So.
When I was a little boy, when I was just a boy, the devil called my name. When I was just a boy, I say now, who do you think you're fooling? When I was just a boy, I'm a consecrated boy. Whoa, whoa, singing the Sunday choir. Mama loves me, she loves me. She get down on her knees and she hug me. Whoa, she loves me like a rock. She rocked me like the rock of ages, her love me. She loved me, loved me, loved me, loved me. When I was grown to be a man, grown to be a man, the devil called my name, grown to be a man. I say now, who do you think you're fooling, grown to be? I'm a consummated man, and I can snatch a little purity. My mama loves me, she loves me. She get down on her knees and she hug me. Whoa, she loves me like a rock. She rocked me like the rock of ages. She loved me. She loved me, loved me, loved me, loved me. And if I were the president, members of Congress would call my name, were the president. I say now, who do you think you're fooling? I got the presidential seal. I'm up on the presidential podium. My mama loves me, she loves me. She get down on her knees and she hug me. She loves me like a rock. She rocked me like the rock of ages. She loved me. She loved me, loved me, loved me, loved me. Loves me like the rock of ages. Loves me like rock. Loves me like loves me like rock.
No Paul Simon show will ever go without this.
I am just a poor boy, though my story's seldom told. I've squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles, such are promises. All lies in in jest. Still a man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest. When I left my home and my family, I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers, in the quiet of the railway station, running scared, laying low, seeking out the poor quarters where the ragged people go, looking for the places only they would know. La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Asking only workman's wages, I come looking for a job, but I get no offers. Just to come on from the whores on 7th Avenue. And I do declare there were times when I was so lonesome I took some comfort there. La 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 la. Now the years are rolling by me, they are rocking evenly. I am older than I once was, and younger than I'll be, that's not unusual. It isn't strange, after changes upon changes, we are more or less the same. After changes, we are more or less the same. La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la. And I'm laying out my winter clothes, wishing I was gone, going home, where the New York City winters aren't bleeding me, leading me to going home. In the clearing stands a boxer and a fighter by his trade, and he carries the reminders of every glove that laid him down or cut him till he cried out in his anger and his shame. I am leaving, but the fighter still remains. La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la.
That was getting a little rough. All right. This was by request. What's that? Sure. Thanks. I'll do it. He's got plenty of coffee back there. This song here was requested. Probably Paul Simon's biggest hit with Art Garfunkel. Paul Simon did some really, really cool versions of Bridge Over Troubled Water. Of course, nothing would match the original Art Garfunkel in Madison Square Gardens when he got the huge standing ovation. And kind of like angelic, but Paul Simon said he still kicks himself in the ass today for letting Art Garfunkel sing that song, because it was their biggest hit and it made Art Garfunkel seem like he was more popular than Paul Simon. But Bridge Over Troubled Water, Paul Simon style.
when you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eye, well, I would dry them all. I'm on your side. Oh, times get rough, and friends just can't be found like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down. When you're down and out, when you're on the street, yeah, when evening comes so hard, I will comfort you. I'll take your part. Whoa, darkness comes. Pain is all around, oh, just like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water, and I will lay me down. Sail on, silver girl, won't you sail on by? Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on the way. See how they shine. Oh, if you need a friend, I'm sailing right behind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind.
Thank you. Thank you. Awesome sound, too.
Kevin, if you want to stand over here. Oh, for the microphone and the book. Oh, actually, you can just take that over there. Yeah, the whole thing. And just leave yourself plugged in. I'll stand on this side. Are you guys gonna? You're gonna. Okay.
What are we starting?
Ballad of St. Anne's. Yeah, why not?
Hi, we're
check.
testing one,
Meow,
two.
meow,
Sounds
meow.
good. Thank you.
How we doing, Doug?
What would you say our name was? Laxative Deluxe?
Oh, we're in Dutch.
Oh.
He was stranded in a tiny town of Prince Edward Island, waiting for a ship to come and find him. One was place, a friendly place, empty and a tiny trace, feeling in the distance far behind him, can't see. A dime across the counter then, a shy hello up around your friend, a walk along the streets with wintry weather. A yellow light, an open door, a welcome hand, there's room for more. Soon they're standing there beside together. He said, I've heard this tune before somewhere, and I can't remember when. It's from some other friendly shore, and I hear it in the wind. Was it written in the sky above? I think I heard it from the one I love. I never heard a tune so sweet since then. Our feet began to tap. The little boy says, take a hat. He's got up in the magic of the smile. He reached the heart inside and went, and off across the floor he sent. His clumsy body graceful as a child. He said, there's magic in the fiddler's arms, there's magic in the town, there's magic in the dancers' feet, the way they put them down. The sailor's gone, the room is bare. The old piano sitting there. Someone's hat slip hanging on the rack. The empty chair, the wooden floor, the field that used up trees no more, waiting for the dancers to come back. And the fiddle's in the closet of some daughter of the town. Strings are broke, all is gone, the business button down. Sometimes on December night, the wind is here, the wind is right, 'cause when the eagles passing through the town. We should do the words of that. Sorry.
Do Blue Angel?
Have a Fiddler's Green.
That's a wonderful sight. I had some news. That fence went like lightning in 1952. And I've seen you on the corners and the cafes, it seems. Red hair and black leather are my favorite color scheme. And you run behind and down the Montreal, it is right. Said James stupid Molly, misery from your right hand. But I tell you in earnest, I'm a dangerous man. For I fought with the law since I was 17. Helped many a man to get my babysit machine. Now I'm 21 years old and I might make 22. And I don't mind dying if it's for the love of you. But if fate should break my stride, I'll give you my Vincent to ride. Come down, Red Molly, that Sergeant Clay. Well, they've taken young James McGouchet for a robbery. Shotgun blast to the chest, left nothing inside. Come down, Red Molly, to his dying bedside. When we got to the hospital, there wasn't much left. She was running out of road, she was running out of breath. But he smiled to see her cry. He said, I'll give you my Vincent to ride. Said James, in my opinion, there's nothing in this world beats a 52 Vincent and a red-headed girl. Now not 10 millions grieves his woe too. They don't have a soul like a Vincent 52. And he reached for her hand and he took her the keys. Said, I have no further use for these. I see angels and Ariels in leather and gold, swooping down from heaven to carry me home. And he gave her one last kiss goodnight. He gave her his Vincent to ride. All right, thanks. Richard Thompson. Is that it? We're done?
Fiddle reel? How many more can we do, Doug?
I think
Okay.
only you have time for one anyway.
How about fiddle reel?
Okay, you read it off the sheet and I'll watch it. He's right here. All right.
Follow you, Gary. Oh, that's you want the Canadian film?
Yeah.
Wow.
We'll see. We haven't done it in a
Actually, I'll
while.
just stand right here. Not like that? Not that
Yep.
fast?
Yeah, that's fine.
stages.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
All right.
All right.
I think we're done.
I think we're done. Yep. The Hermitage. Thanks, Doug. Whenever you're ready. Okay. I think that's called the Sailor's Hornpipe. This song is called Sailor's Consolation. One night caught in the hurricane, the sea was mountains rolling. Barney Buntline turned his quid and says to Billy Bowline, a strong sou'wester's blowing, Bill. Can you hear it roar now? Lord help 'em how, I pities all unhappy blokes on shore now. Them hardy blokes what live in towns, what dangers they are all in, and now lay quaking in their beds for fear their roofs should fall in, while you and I, Bill, on the deck are comfortably lying. My eyes were tiles, while chimney pots about their heads are flying. Often have we seen and heard how men are killed or undone by overturns of carriages, by thieves and fires in London. Oh, we know what risks all landsmen run, from nobleman to tailor. So, Bill, let us thank Providence that you and I are sailors. go. Uh-huh. Up. All right, I'm going to ask my friend Mark Williams to come up here and sing a song we've never sung before. So bear with us. Thanks, Mark. This is a song by Stan Rogers,
Hurry
it's
up.
a cappella.
I have been out to sea 6 times.
Yes, he has.
It's harder every time, let me tell you. Are you good? All right.
Well, the year was 1778. How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. A letter of marque came from the king to the scummiest vessel I'd ever seen. God damn them all, I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fire no guns, shed no tears. Now I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last to bear its privateers. Oh, else it bear it, cried the town. How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. For 20 brave men, all fishermen, who would make for him the Antelope's crew. God damn them all, I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fire no guns, shed no tears. Now I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last to bear its privateers. Well, the Antelope sloop was a sickening sight. How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. She'd a list to the port and her sails in rags, and the cook and the scuppers with the staggers and jags. God damn them all, I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fire no guns, shed no tears. Now I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last to bear its privateers. Well, we put to sea on the King's birthday. How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. Well, we were 95 days to Montego Bay, pumping like madmen all the way. God damn them all, I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. They'd fire no guns, shed no tears. Now I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last to bear its privateers. On the 96th day we sailed again. How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. When a bloody great Yank hove into sight, with our cracked 4-pounders we made to fight.
God damn them all, I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fire no guns, shed no tears. Now I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last to bear its privateers.
Well, the Yankee lay low down with gold.
I wish I was in Sherbrooke now.
She was broad and fat and loose in stays, but to catch her took the antelope 4 whole days.
God damn them all, I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fire no guns, shed no tears. Now I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last to bear its privateers.
Well, at last we lay 2 cables away.
How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now.
Well, our cracked 4-pounders made an awful din, but with 1 fat ball the Yanks stove us in.
God damn them all, I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fire no guns, shed no tears. Now I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last to bear its privateers.
Well, the antelope shook and heaved on her side.
How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now.
Old Barrett was smashed like a bowl of eggs, and the main truck carried off both me legs.
God damn them all, I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fire no guns, shed no tears. Now I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last to bear its privateers.
Well, here I sit in my 23rd year.
How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now.
Well, it's been 6 years since I sailed away, and I just made Halifax yesterday.
God damn them all, I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fire no guns, shed no tears. Now I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last to bear its privateers.
Nice job. Hey, buddy. Thank you, guys.
Mississippi Delta was shining like a national guitar. I am following the river down the highway to the cradle of the Civil War. I'm going to Graceland, Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee. I'm going to Graceland. Poor boys and pilgrims with families, and we are going to Graceland. My traveling companion is 9 years old. He's a child of my first marriage. And I've reason to believe we both will be received in Graceland. She comes back to tell me she's gone. As if I didn't know that, as if I didn't know my own bed. As if I'd never noticed the way she brushed her hair from her forehead. She sees losing love is like a window in your heart. Everybody sees you're blown apart. Everybody feels the wind blow. I'm going to Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee. I'm going to Graceland. Poor boys and pilgrims with families, and we are going to Graceland. My traveling companions are ghosts and empty sockets. I'm looking at ghosts and empty. But I've reason to believe we all will be received in Graceland. There's a girl in New York City. She calls herself the human trampoline. Sometimes when I'm falling, flying, and tumbling in turmoil, I say, whoa, this is what she means. She means we're bouncing into Graceland. And I see losing love is like a window in your heart. Everybody sees you're blown apart. Everybody feels the wind blow. Ooh, in Graceland, 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 I'm going to Graceland. Reasons I cannot explain, there's some part of me wants to see Graceland. Maybe I'm obliged to defend every love and every animal. Maybe there's no obligations now. I've reason to believe we all will be received in Graceland. And I'm going to Graceland. I'm going to Graceland.
Here's one you might not recognize, but then again you might. It's called The Obvious Child.
Bum, 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 bum. Well, I'm accustomed to a smooth ride. Or maybe I'm a dog that's lost its bite. I don't expect to be treated like a fool no more. I don't expect to sleep through the night. Some people say lies, lie, lie, but I see why. Why deny the obvious child? Why deny the obvious child? And in remembering a road sign, I'm remembering a girl when I was young. And we said these songs are true, and these days are ours, and these tears are free, and hey, the cross is in the ballpark. crosses in the ballpark. We had a lot of fun, had a lot of money. We had a little son and we thought we'd call him Sonny. Sonny gets married and moves away. Sonny has a baby and bills to pay. Sonny gets sunnier day by day, day by day by day. Boom, 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 boom. Well, I'm waking up at sunrise. I've been following the light across my room. I watch the night receive the room of my day. Some people say the sky is just a sky, but I say, why deny the obvious, child? Why deny the obvious, child? Sonny sits by his window and thinks to himself, how strange that some rooms are like cages. Sonny's yearbook from high school is down from the shelf. Any eyelid thumbs through the pages. Some have died, some have fled from themselves, or struggled to get here from there. Sonny wanders beyond his interior walls, runs his hands through his thinning brown hair. Well, I'm accustomed to a smooth ride. Maybe I'm a dog that's lost its bite. I don't expect to be treated like a fool no more. I don't expect to sleep through the night. Some people say a lie is just a lie, but I say, why deny the obvious, child? Why deny the obvious, child? Winter's day in a deep and dark December, I am alone, gazing from my window to the streets below on a freshly fallen silent shroud of snow. I am a rock, I am an island. I built walls, a fortress deep and mighty, that none may penetrate. I have no need of friendship. Friendship causes pain. It's laughter and it's loving I disdain. I am a rock, I am an island. Don't talk of love. Well, I've heard the words before. It's sleeping in my memory. I won't disturb the slumber of feelings that have died. If I never loved, I never would have cried. I am a rock, I am an island. Well, I have my books in my poetry to protect me. I am shielded in my armor, hiding in my room, safe within my womb. I touch no one and no one touches me. I am a rock, I am an island.
Oh, one more? Okay. All right. Well, then let's see.
Let us be lovers, we'll marry our fortunes together. I've got some real estate here in my bag. So we bought a pack of cigarettes and Mrs. Wagner pies, and we walked off to look for America. Kathy, I said as we boarded a Greyhound in Pittsburgh, Michigan seems like a dream to me now. It took me 4 days to hitchhike from Saginaw, and I've come to look for America. Laughing on the bus, playing games with her faces. She said the man in the gabardine suit was a spy. I said, be careful, his bow tie is really a camera. Toss me a cigarette, I think there's one in my raincoat. You smoked the last one an hour ago. So I looked at the scenery. She read her magazine, and the moon rose over an open field. Kathy, I'm lost, I said, though I knew she was sleeping. I'm empty and aching, and I don't know why. Counting the cars on the New Jersey Turnpike, they've all come to look for America. All come to look for America. All come to look for America.
Thank you.
Keegan, about as Irish as I get is a little bit of John Fogerty. I hope that counts. Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like water. I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? I want to know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on sunny days? Yesterday and the day before, sun is cold and rain is hard. I know, been that way all my time. Through circle fast and slow, I know. Till forever on it goes, through the circle fast and slow. I know, and it can't stop. I wonder, I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? I want to know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? I want to know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Once more attempting to be Irish here. What? Thank you. Is also Fogerty. Someone just got home from Illinois, locked the front door, oh boy, got to sit down and rest on the porch. Inspiration sets in, pretty soon I'm singing, do, 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 looking out my back door. Statue dying doing cartwheels, statued wearing high heels, ride on the flying spoon. Wondrous apparitions provided by magicians. Toot, 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 looking out my back door. Oh, with trouble, Illinois, lock the front door, oh boy. Look at all the happy creatures dancing on the lawn. Bother me tomorrow, today I'll take no sorrow. Doo, 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 looking out my back door. Tambourines and elephants are playing in the band. Won't you take a ride on the flying spoon? Bother me tomorrow, today I'll have no sorrow. Doo, 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 looking out my back door. Doo, 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 looking out my back door. One more? Yeah, okay. This song was written by a cowboy from Cincinnati who wasn't Roy Rogers. Roy Rogers, by the way, was from Cincinnati. He was born where second base is now in the Riverfront Stadium. That might even be gone. Well, I've never been to Spain, but I kinda like the music. Here the ladies are insane there, and they sure know how to use it. They'll never lose it, I can't refuse it, I can't abuse it. Well, I never been to England, but I kinda like the Beatles. Oh, I headed for Las Vegas, only made it out to Needles. And you feel it, it must be real. It feels so good, feels so good. Well, I never been to heaven, but I've been to Oklahoma. Oh, they tell me I was born there, but I really don't remember. Oklahoma, not Arizona. What does it matter? What does it matter?